And welcome back to another video.
Yeah, the excitement continues.
Yeah, we have a first-time feature.
Yeah, we have a hungry boy.
Hungry boy. Yeah. Destroyer of Worlds.
Destroyer of Worlds.
Realm Eater.
Eater of Realms.
Eater of Realms.
Eater of Realms. Yeah, so we have that, and that's so Andy's back with the black and white, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we have what's his name? Nicolas playing Savior.
Savior today.
Which we're gonna have to talk about Savior, I think, as the meta develops a little bit more. But what's this? What's this?
Oh,
Tell us.
We have our new playmats now available.
Yes, the excitement continues there too.
Yes, Evil Red and Otherworldly.
Otherworldly, yeah. It's very void-like feeling. That purple, dark purple with nice white borders there. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the list in the
video description,
the Google form in the description, so you guys can sign up if you're interested in, or if you missed out in the past batches. Yeah. So okay, what do we got? This is Annie's
Realm Eater
list. So what does Realm Eater do? This is the first time we're seeing it on our channel. And so do you tap to play, draw, or digest a site? I think digest doesn't actually mean anything other than just take a turn off to not have your belly full kind of thing. Like there's no word for digest in the game. It's just kind of like another fun flavor thing. And then so he and then the Realm Eater destroys the sites. It successfully attacks, but then it becomes immobile until it digests.
Yeah.
So what's interesting to note right away, just to say, is that you can still be on the same site and attack every turn regardless of if you digested. You just can't leave that site to block or attack or move in any way if you haven't tapped to digest first.
But there are ways to move around. If you could get your avatar to move around, as we see in the deck list with the Fine Courser.
Yeah.
And
also,
Warhorse.
Warhorse, and of course, Blink.
Yeah, Blink.
Blaze is another way. No, Blaze is... No, Blaze is not another way. Because that's you actually having to move. So no, not Blaze. But is there anything else other than Blink? But I mean, there's 4 Blinks, 3 Warhorse, and 3 Coursers. So I mean, you got 10 cards in a 60-card deck. You're bound to find 1 or 2 of them, especially early on, especially with Mulligan. So him moving is... or it moving is definitely doable. But then the other strategy too, right, is just jam-packed full of other land destruction cards.
Yeah, Castles Ablaze, Hamlets Ablaze, Sinkhole.
Salty Earth.
Salty Earth. So Year of the Blaze. Definitely.
You said Sinkhole. Even Asmodeus. Now, it's interesting because your avatar, like in Battle Mage, is going to be attacking a lot. So how often are you getting to 4 and 5 and 7 mana for Year of the Blaze is probably not that often, but she is playing Course and Mix, so these will help in the games where you're more aggressive and less site playing, so to speak. Yeah,
and especially with the 4 Waters of Paradise.
Yeah, 4 Waters too.
I think in her new version she has Key to the City as well.
Oh yeah,
Bear
actually,
ignores, sites.
Yeah, so that's actually one thing I wanted to mention was no Key in the list we saw.
Well, when I was playing against her, she didn't have it, so I think she might have updated her
something. So maybe it will be on camera then, because it's just weird to not see the keep and also feel the fixes. Seems like such an easy inclusion for air sites because it silences the sites in front of it. And if you're trying to move in with your Realm Eater to eat their sites, if you get blocked by a perilous bridge or anything else that just can prevent you from getting in, I mean, it kind of almost defeats the purpose. So you can blink around them and stuff, and it's not like you're just dead. But I mean, I don't know. That just seems like easy inclusion to me, so I'd be curious to know why she didn't put them.
Yeah, and there's like some aggression too, like with the Monstrous Lions.
Yeah, Monstrous Lion.
The Red Caps, and the Siege Giant to also move around actually.
Yeah, to throw
to talk about to throw your avatar.
And just before we get to the Savior list, it's very important also, I was playing against her once, and she did have a lot of removal to deal with the early blockers so the Realm Eater can successfully get through. So it was a pretty tight list. When they go first, it's very scary, so you really have to know what you're doing against them.
Yeah, and today we have Nico's Savior list.
Yeah, Savior. So it's another
Savior
beast.
Steam,
So it's Steam, and it's also a beast angle. I've noticed playing against him and talking with him, he definitely loves his beasts, which is fair because Sylvan Splendor is such a sweet card from beta that from Arthurian Legends. Like, how do you not not play this? Drawing cards is fun and beasts are good, so why not? What's going on here? Oh, we're back to the Immortal Throne. Nice.
So another Immortal Throne deck.
Yes, I'm so happy he's doing that. I mean, it makes me happy. Blasted Oak sure goes perfectly with it. And this card too. Okay, this is a bit strange. When I played against his last deck, and I think we even have the video on our channel,
we do.
Undertaker Engine made a lot of sense because he was earth. Oh no, he was water then too. Okay, because I was gonna say it's a little bit awkward, right? If your things get submerged you can't bury and unbury them.
Yeah.
So playing water sites can be a little bit tricky with this avenue. But I mean, hey,
but definitely a card to
but I mean, just don't play your throne on water sites, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Play your throne on
for sure.
But I mean, it looks like just like a typical strong beast deck, right?
Steam good stuff. I mean, just tough turtles, questing beast, Infernal Legion, some big beefy boys.
Yeah,
with some aggression.
It seems, I guess, it's not so much about what we're trying to do, something special here. More so, let's pair this with Savior, right? Like giving your.
Well, he's got the 1 power lethal minions, Pit Vipers, and so on. Bufferfish.
Giving a turtle.
Tough turtles for sure.
Giving it ward is kind of funny.
Kind of disgusting. Yeah, for sure.
Cat, I mean, it looks like it just looks like.
And Lilith too. We have to talk about Lilith. That card is completely busted. I've played with it. I've played against it. It's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, so
it's so powerful, and I think this card is going to see a lot of play in tournament decks for sure.
I mean, I think it's an auto include in almost all of your water decks. Honestly, I think the same of Maiden Mother Crone, which he's not playing. That could be a question of collection, like he just didn't open one. I think it's possible, but I mean, I would just put it. The thing is though, with this card, some people might be less all in on it in the sense that it does have a randomness element to it, right? Like you can just play a 5-cost 3-power minion who doesn't rip something off the top and then just gets lightning bolted or just gets killed, right? So like because of that not guaranteed immediate benefit, I can see people being not 100% all in like we are. But no, like it's.
So if you have a Lilith and a self-same. Just copy
which she does.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. So
I mean, we'll see. Maybe we see it in action.
I mean, he's got a bit of removal too, like Poison Nova and so on. So, a bit of removal, a bit of aggression.
Well, we forgot to mention with Annie's list also in terms of the land destruction, she is also playing Raise, which is a new card that I really like. I actually put it in my Templar deck, but it's an ally destroys the site that it currently occupies and all artifacts there. The all artifacts part could be awkward because you are playing a bunch yourself, like all the cores and the ring and the toolboxes and all stuff. So you just got to be careful with that. Like, don't just blindly use the card, but I mean, I think it's really strong. It's a really strong tempo play. It's just that if you're behind, my issue with all these land hate cards is they're generally amazing if you go first or you're ahead, and they can be a little slow if you're behind.
Yeah.
Though the difference between Raise and like the Ablaze cards is that at least Raise is instant, right? I destroy your site right now. I don't have to wait until next turn.
Exactly.
So you don't get a turn with that mana before it goes away, right? Yeah. So I do like Raise more than the Ablaze cards.
Looks like Annie drew Morgana, Blaze, and Blink. Okay. Decent opening hand,
I would imagine my glorious opening hand, if I was Realm Eater, would be a Sinkhole and Warhorse or Courser or Blink and some kind of like bolter removal. So I want to have a removal spell. I want to have a forced move, like an additional movement, and a Sinkhole. I think that would be my dream hand from what I understand. Also, I think we can't see it, but I think Annie's Realm Eater is foil, and it's a really nice foil if you're into.
Oh yeah.
If you're into the foil culture.
I'm not into it. I do appreciate it. I do seek certain cards that appeal to me, but you just absolutely went deep, 100%.
I mean, getting into the game for the art, and then seeing that the foils have the full art on the back is. It's enough for me to.
I get it.
The old frame foils from Magic are already one pull that draws me to the foils of this game, and then when you give me the full art on the back, it's
absolutely.
It's an easy decision. So actually, there's something we didn't mention about this video. It's actually 2 games.
Yes, that's true.
So whatever happens in this first one, don't leave, because we want to show you multiple things about this avatar, and we'll talk about it. We have
something at the end of the video as well.
Oh yes, well I think we can just say it's the raffle, right? For the
raffle for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway,
which of course we're incredibly grateful for all of you guys, and
thank you for subscribing and being there with us for the past almost year now. So pretty good.
Okay, interesting play. Okay, look, I don't know. Okay, this might be Nico's first time against the Realm Eater, and I don't know if I would ever move in against it, especially when it's been blinked into square 8, right? Because
and with a sinkhole,
right? Like I think we're just asking for trouble here, because the sinkhole is going to destroy the Yeah, and also, okay, yeah. So I think we just had a little bit of a what's happening with my opponent's avatar moment, because even when the sinkhole destroys the troll bridge, the pufferfish is going to die because it has submerge, and it'll become a rubble, so it won't be underwater anymore.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, especially with the courser, now we attack the site and we destroy it, so he loses the mana. The sinkhole is going to kill the troll bridge, which is going to destroy the pufferfish.
Yeah, and so that's like the dream hand, I think.
Yeah, this is what I was saying, right? This is exactly what I want to see in my opening hand, especially when my opponent has either no minion or something that's just going to automatically die to the sinkhole.
Yeah, when I played against her that night, the first time I kind of did similar. I went straight forward. There wasn't the sinkhole in front of me.
Yeah,
but I realized quickly enough when I played the first game I lost, but then I played my sights differently 100% the second game, realizing what it's wanting to do. So,
well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, even if you read the card, you might not be thinking it's going to happen on turn 2 or turn 3.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, but I didn't think it was going to be that quick.
Yeah, and so as we can see, right, if you're not prepared for Realm Eater and Realm Eater goes first, it's insanely terrifying what it can do. But that being said, right, you pair it against Necro and they make a 1/1 every turn.
Yeah,
there's a blocker, right?
Yeah,
it's not just like Realm Eater equals the realm is destroyed and you can't beat it.
Yeah,
it just like going second against it is terrifying, and if you build your sites like how we witnessed, you're probably asking for trouble. So when I played, but here's the thing though, when I played against her, I mean, I've been building with Realm Eater myself, right? Because now, every time. So sorry, I'm going all over the place here. It's a rule in the game that if you have no sight under your avatar, you have to play there first.
Sight, yeah. So now she could just continuously attack. So
attack it. He needs to have a blocker, right? But now even if he puts a blocker, she's got the courser to kill it, right? Like what blockers does he have at 1 mana? He has the Pit Viper and the Porcupine, which both have 1 power.
Yeah,
and he only has 4 of them. One's already gone. So the chances of him finding a blocker. Impossible, pretty much.
I think Realm Eater is going to be one of those avatars where when it goes off and does its thing, it's going to seem stupid powerful.
Yeah.
But when it doesn't do its thing by turn 2 or turn 3, it's just going to absolutely fall apart.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be one of those. I mean, there's like aggression with the charge minions and so on, so I'm sure it might still do fairly well, but I think it's like when it goes off, great.
Yeah.
You see right there. So... Yeah,
well, this video is actually not so much to be like, hey, look, here's content for you guys. It's more like, hey, this is a reality of what can happen when you play against Realm Eater. It's important to see how fast and how scary and how aggressive and how land destruction-y it can be and how vital it is to build your sites appropriately. So this is more like a PSA than anything, and now we're going to go into their
so now we're going to go to our second game.
Yeah,
so
we're like, now Nico
we
knows.
didn't do that. We didn't do that dirty, so stick around for the second game.
So like it helps a little bit here because now Nico knows exactly the potential, right? Like even it's not hard to read the card and know that your sites are in danger. So even if it's your first time playing it, maybe not to put your site on 13, like to meet in the middle.
Yeah.
But you're also probably not thinking any deck since the beginning of the game has been willing to come in that fast. Maybe Battle Mage.
Battle Mage is probably one of the few.
But even then, right? It's like you're so used to it as a thing that just deals damage. You're not thinking about losing your entire ability to play the game, right?
Yeah, so like Battle Mage doesn't destroy your sites.
But I wanted to say before too was like I've been building with Realm Eater, so I know what it can do and I know how fast it can come in, and I know how much in peril you can be right away. So when I played against her off camera, I went first, luckily, and I built on my starting site and then in the back row. So it took her an extra turn to get in, and then by then I was able to play blockers and defenders and actually have a game. But despite that, she still almost annihilated all my sites.
Okay.
And had she gone first, it wouldn't have mattered. She had all the removal and she was in so quickly that even that extra turn that I tried to gain, it was irrelevant. So like you really need to be conscious of this card's existence. The only issue is if people start building their decks with Realm Eater in mind, Realm Eater will never survive in the meta. But the minute no one's thinking about it, this card will
for sure.
So it's not like Druid in the sense where you can't counter it, but it might be like Druid in the sense that if it goes unchecked, it can be pretty unstoppable.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm surprised to see in the deck no teleport. I know she's mentioned it before, and she doesn't really like teleport in general, just even in other decks.
It seems like it would be really good for you. I mean, because you could, like, if your opponent's building, like you said, far away, you could just then teleport to that location and just wreck.
Yeah, and there is a
wreck their sites and just
and it might not be worth doing because of the low possibility, but you're already playing Amethyst Core, and with a turn 1 Amethyst Core going first, turn 2 teleport means you are on their starting site, right? So you go turn 1 site core, they go turn 1 site pass, you go turn 2 teleport because you have 2 mana and 2 air threshold, and now you're teleport onto their first site, and the same thing that happened last game happens. You just destroy their first site. Oh boy, he came right back to the middle again. Okay, Tufted Turtle is very good versus a Realm Eater.
Yeah,
because even with Lightning Bolt, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You have the shield.
Yeah.
Now he's not playing it with the ward because he just wanted to get the. But
well, it's kind of like ward-ish. I mean.
Yeah, but I think I would really like to have ward. I think I'd really like to have ward against Realm Eater.
Yeah, for sure. I think he just really wanted to block her up front, seeing that. What happened the first game. So,
but I might have been inclined to put my second site not the pond on 17 or 19, and then on the third site play.
Well, I think he wanted it there because it makes it cost 1 less being a beast.
That's what I'm saying. Like play pawn as the third site so that your Tufted Turtle comes in at 2, and then you use your third mana to ward it. Yeah.
Okay, true. That's fair.
Okay, yeah. See, like now Annie's got a thing. It's not just as simple as, I'm going to blink and attack your site because he can block on both sides, and Lightning Bolt won't kill the Tufted Turtles. So,
there's Disintegrate that she is playing.
Yeah, but that is next turn, so it buys some more turn. At least he can get another blocker, another body.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, opt into blink.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you do want to be close. So, and she needs to find answers, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for her, she's only playing 1 Firebolt. And again, we did it again. We forgot to talk about the collection. Savior is not playing anything in the collection. No toolbox, but Annie is
playing 1 teleport in her toolbox. So,
okay, it's in the intelligence.
Yeah. So
I'd be inclined though to play. I'd be inclined to play a Magic Missiles in the collection for cards like what's it called? For cards like Tufted Turtles.
Turtles.
But even Necro, right? If Necro spends its first 2 turns putting tokens, the missiles and the Firebolts just clean them off.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
for
you can attack.
Yeah.
Oh, another turtle. Okay, this is gonna be really tough. This is honestly probably a really good showcasing of the potential of Realm Eater, or what happens when you know what you're doing against it, like know what it's capable of, and B, have appropriate things to block. Because see, my issue in my game, despite winning, having being so much on the back foot, was she just comes in and then bolts your 3/3, like bolts your disintegrates your 2 whatever, and then just attack. With these turtles. Can't do that, right? Have to have exactly disintegrate.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly removal. I wonder, was she playing Infiltrate?
No.
No
Infiltrate.
No Infiltrate. Okay.
To me, I think I would put Infiltrate personally.
At least a 1 of, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, sure.
I mean, you could play 2, sure.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. I definitely I've definitely been sold on the card. I pretty much put it in all my fire decks that want to push forward. Yeah.
So to you, Infiltrate greater than Betrayal?
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah. The ceiling might be slightly higher with Betrayal because of the fact that it can attack right away and you can use it to clear things and it's untapped and all that stuff. But the extra cost and the extra pip is a huge deal. Like I can't even tell you.
I think it's 3 fire.
Yeah, 3 fire. Yeah, and it costs 5. So the thing is, it's just like a card you're not really ever happy to see in your opening hand. And Infiltrate is, because turn 3 red cap, turn 4 steal your minion for tempo and keep attacking with red cap is honestly it's game winning. And then you have a stealth minion to do whatever you want with later on in the game. So, I think Infiltrate is like much, much, much better than Betrayal. I'm not using Betrayal right now, but I would like to find I would like to. Despite what I'm saying, I do still like Betrayal. I think it's a good card.
You still think it has a place?
Yeah. But if we just take Witch, for example, I don't want to go to 5 for Betrayal. I don't want to ever see that in my opening hand. I don't want to see it in my hand. I don't want to draw it until...
that's true.
But I'll keep Infiltrate in my opening hand. Oh, nice. Salty Earth is
okay.
Nice.
Salty Earth is good.
If you can't do it the way your avatar wants, at least you can do it that way.
Yeah. I mean, we also have to consider that she does have land destruction auras, hamlets and Castle Blaze, so, sinkholes.
Oh, she does. Wow, she actually drew her firebolt. I guess she's a little bit upset with herself. Not herself, but upset with how the game developed that he got a second turtle, right? She found her one of firebolt to actually deal with the turtle, just for there to be another stupid turtle behind it.
So definitely.
Oh, wow. Overflow is a nice little card in general, but also I think pretty good versus a deck that's trying to destroy your sites. If your opponent spent their whole turn destroying a site, and you reply in kind by just playing 2 sites because of site for turn plus overflow.
I'm really appreciating the landmass and overflow cards.
It goes good for him.
I've been starting to add like at least 2 in my decks, and it's really great sometimes. I mean, maybe you're not doing something for a turn, but you could draw site, then play site.
Yeah.
And then the next turn just ramps you up to really play some...
Oh, shucks.
What?
It's unfortunate. Overflow. Okay, so this is the issue with overflow in non-mono water decks now. All the praise is that he didn't draw water sites, so... And he couldn't play overflow before playing the Oasis because he didn't have 3 mana. So that's actually pretty bad. So in that case, just playing the red cap would have been better, right?
Yeah. Playing toolbox.
Imagine how sweet it would be if she had a magic missile in her collection.
Yeah, I don't know why some people are saying toolbox is busted. I think it's a good card for sure. It allows you to find answers, but to say that it's completely busting the, it's like it's a busted card, I don't think so. Yeah. First, you have to draw it. You have to pay the 2. Then you have to sacrifice it. You have to be able to cast a card.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to save the 2 mana on the future turn, but now it is vulnerable when it's in play. And like swap is a card that is real, and you can't not think about swap. Actually, is okay.
No swap.
Nicola is not playing swap, but honestly,
definitely a card to consider for sure.
My recommendation is when you build a water deck, the first 3 cards to put are swap. And honestly, people, I'm seeing 2 in some lists, and I don't see the reason. Like, there's just no reason. There are just too many things in the game that are problematic that swap instantly deals with, and so many ways to end the game that swap. Like, just put swap. Just put swap in your water.
I realized the power of that card prior to Gothic being released when we had the promos from the Cornerstone.
Yeah.
And I was like, this card is insane.
I mean, I did a little bit of some unfair things against you even before Gothic came out with swap.
I mean, I had my own copy, but it was just like, I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Well, I was lucky to get a second copy because I helped the Cornerstone at Geek.
Yeah.
So I actually ended up with 2, and you saw it more often, especially with 50 cards in your deck. Yeah. So, like, you had to deal with that nonsense.
I know you joke. You always say, "Get out of my house." I was like, "I'm leaving your house."
I'm just leaving. Yeah.
I'm just leaving.
I'm not even waiting to be kicked out. Okay, nice. The cat now poses another big threat for the Realm Eater.
For sure.
And good Nicola building on 16 with the desert. That actually is really strong. It's a really good. Well, actually, maybe not.
Oh, I think the more he spreads out, like 11 and 10,
it's just that 16 will be very hard to defend, right? Like if Annie can find a way to get, like now she has teleport, right? If Annie teleports into 16. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Immolation is a hit. Yeah. Immolation deals with more than 3 power, yes.
A card we don't really see very often.
We don't.
But it's 7 damage to a nearby minion. It's pretty good.
Oh, actually, I wanted to add about Toolbox. I think a big reason why some people might fear its application in the game is because it falls into the category of cards that appear to be auto includes in every deck. Like why not?
Ring of Morrigan.
It's free to play. Like why not just play it? And those 10 cards that occupy your space in your deck are now in your collection, and you can fill it with new things. So like why not just do it? It's like that. I think that scares people.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you're still playing 60 cards, so I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, Hamlet's Blaze.
Okay, yeah, we're trying to kill the turtle, or at least force the turtle to move, right? Because now, if the turtle is gonna, if the turtle stays there, it dies. No. This only dies when it comes back to her turn. What?
What's going on?
No.
Nico it's next turn. Yeah, so he still has. Nice foily card.
We got a new pickup. Yeah, we had this night actually was our first, not just a meetup, for, our bi-weekly meetup, but we decided to also host a bit of a trade night. So everyone brought their trade binders. A lot of people had to put a trade binder together for the first time in like 10, 12 years. They had.
I didn't bring mine. I was just, I don't know. I have so many cards around the house. I have to buy a new binder.
Yeah, but also
although I did acquire some foils from Marco, which was really, very nice. Poison well, okay.
Oh, Atlantean Shade. Oh my God. Okay, that's got to be devastating, right?
Okay, that's really good.
That's got to be absolutely insanely devastating. Yeah, that gets buried. I guess she has no threshold. She's just got water, and that's not what her deck is trying to do. Every one of those sites is not ordinary.
Yeah.
So she still has 4 mana, but I'm pretty sure nothing is getting cast.
That's an absolutely powerful, devastating for Annie.
Yeah, and you can kind of see also at this point that even if she attacks the Savior's pawn, he still has 3 mana to keep doing stuff. And she's got no threshold to cast anything, so she's actually inclined to playing a site. Right.
Yeah, I don't think she has a choice at this point.
This is actually something to discuss, and I think we will be soon in future content, but look at how Annie played her sites, right? This site placement kind of caused her to lose her entire
had she maybe went to 9 and then to 4.
Also, there's the 3 ways, and I don't want to go too deep now because we'll go deeper later, but there's the T, the square as we see it, and the Z. Those are my 3 go-to. And had she made a Z, that field where that field is, if maybe the core was there, or if the Joyous Guard was on 4 instead, then she'd keep one of her tri-sites,
Yeah, so at least she would still have thresholds, for sure.
Because now that she got her opening to attack, she can't even capitalize on it, right?
But even going into a little bit to your witch deck, I think that's why you kind of resorted to some ordinary sites due to the fact of Atlantean Fate can be devastating.
Yeah.
So you still have your fire thresholds. Yeah.
Yep. Though I will say with 60 cards, I'm seeing Fate and Earthquakes a lot less. So in recent updates, I have been going a little bit greedier on the sites again.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get course corrected at some point, but until
against
then,
all better judgment, and just hey, what are the odds? And then let's play a game later. Let's see what happens.
Well, actually, we should get that witch kick on camera.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So,
honestly, if I'm him, I'm inclined to even attack with the turtle. I don't even think I care anymore about defending my sites.
Yeah, I think she's having to then.
Yeah, look, see,
rebuild her. If she starts getting to 2 fire thresholds again, so that's a bit concerning.
Ooh,
okay, Cursed Lands.
I like to play Cursed Land in this situation on Site 14.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Site 14. I think
because then he has to play underneath his Savior, right?
Yeah.
So he'll take 2 automatically, and then if she wanted to later on come into 12, that means if Nico wants to play any more sites, it has to be on 19, which is another 2 damage from the Cursed Land.
Yeah, that's true.
But also Cursed Land now where it is an entrance into 11, so that's also a thing.
Maybe that's maybe she has a charge minion now.
And also don't get me wrong, right? If Cursed Land goes on 14, the turtle can attack there too, but I think Nicola is demonstrating he's not interested in attacking with that turtle, so you're probably safe to go to 14 if you wanted to try that out. But you can see the gigantic difference between the first game where you don't really know what you're up against versus Realm Eater versus if you rewatch the second game, I'm pretty sure you can see there's an accelerated pace to how fast that turtle comes down on turn 2. He's played, his hand moves really fast. He knew that card was going to help him, and he put it down as fast as he could, kind of thing. And
second she passed turn, and he's even before drawing, just it was pretty quick. So, Nico not being able to play on square 19 because of you can't play sites.
Oh, that's true.
So that's I was going to say. We're talking about that, but
it's true. Salty Earth.
So I could see why she played it there. Yeah, Siege Giant, very good. Wondering if she'll play a site on square 12 and then throw the Realm Eater square 12.
At this point, if she keeps playing sites, it might be really problematic for her.
Yeah,
but that's square 12 is a way in.
Throw the Realm Eater into square 12. Maybe attack 11 or 17.
But you see, I think this is one of the reasons we're not seeing Realm Eater as a top deck yet, or maybe at all, is because even if she plays on 12 and she, let's say she already, even if she already had a site on 12, so the Realm Eater was untapped and the Giant throws it in, and then if she attacks on 11, she can't then attack on 16 and 17 until she digests. So it will take her 2 more turns to get
unless
there.
she has another move, like a War Horse or a Flying Courser, or a Blink.
Yeah, so it's like, unlike the first game where she could afford to just stay on the opponent's starting site because there's always going to be a site played there, Nicola can play sites elsewhere, and then she's stuck having to digest. So while she's doing that, she's getting attacked for 5 every turn, right? So
yeah, that's true.
So like, definitely don't.
That's what I was saying earlier. Is like, I think it's going to be one of those decks when it's like, when it explodes, it's going to crush, but then mid to late game, if you're doing like 10, 15 turns, it's going to it's less effective when your opponent starts having like 4, 5, 6 sites. Then you need to have like a plan B, which is why I think she's putting all those charge minions and super aggressive, for that plan B. So if the Realm Eater plan doesn't work out, let me just put some beefy minions in there and then attack my opponent and try to overpower them, and then have some removal so I can clear the path.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have some.
We have what?
Some decisions here to kill the Siege Giant, right?
Do we?
Yeah, because he moved in with the turtle because the ward on the red cap meant it survives. Okay. And the turtle having its own shield in a sense survives as well. So she did it, and then it cost. So he did it, and it cost him a site. But again, like, he's at 4 mana, and he just plays another site.
Yeah, I think at this point he's okay.
But now it's important to note he didn't do anything last turn, which is kind of rough, right? Had he been able to play another minion last turn, he would have been in a much, much better position. Yeah, so he loses 2. Yeah, good for her. She was right on that.
Yeah.
By the way.
What's that?
Did you listen to any of our videos with the automatic dubbing?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's just so funny. Like, it's not us speaking in these languages, but our voices have been altered in some degree to be able to speak Portuguese, Hindi, Indonesian, French, German, Italian, and Spanish. So I was running around my entire warehouse on Thursday, being like, because we have some people from India, and I was just like, do you speak Hindi? Like, yes. I was like, oh my god, listen. Like, there's even a guy from Brazil, and I was like, check it out, and he even said, this is like really, like, this is good. Like, I understand the words; they make sense. It's a good translation. I was like, wow, amazing. So
that's good.
Any of our, you were saying Brazil's our second most
watched viewer base. Actually, and I was looking at the stats recently, and the stats have just exploded in Brazil. Like, Canada was second, now it's third, and Brazil is like, there's like 25% more viewers in Brazil than there is in Canada.
And so
which is crazy to me. Like, it blows my mind. Yeah.
And important to note, if you don't already know, you can watch these videos in Portuguese.
Yeah,
like, you can absolutely hear us in your own language. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Still make my wife hear. She'll be like, why don't you learn Portuguese? Like that.
But it's interesting though, because I showed my uncle, because we were Italian. I showed him me speaking in Italian, and he actually he was like, that doesn't sound right. In the same way that the Hindi sounded really good and the Portuguese sounded really good, he didn't seem impressed with the Italian. So I don't know if that's just him and his dialect, or actually an issue with the translator. But anyways, whatever. Just to say,
back to the gameplay.
No, it's just good to know that you can watch the videos.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit, he
Infernal Legion.
Yeah.
I had this on my Steam Druid deck prior to when it got nerfed, and this card was really, really good. I think people just sometimes forget about these certain cards, and I think we'll talk about it in another video at some point. But these kind of cards that they get played, they get tossed aside, and then when you play against it again, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, this card is really good. Let me put it back into my deck. So I think we see like a lot of these cards, they go, people don't favor them as much, and then they don't see as much play, then other people play it, and then I see like there's a lot of cards that, like, for example, Mirror Realm, it was like in every deck prior to Gothic. Now look at the new deck list, it's hardly in a lot of like the new decks, you know. So I see like a lot of cards that go up, you know, that see play, that don't see play, and there's a lot of trends like that. So I wonder what's the reason.
Well, okay. Oh yeah, there's Key to the City. Okay, good. So it's in the deck.
She was playing.
So she changed it for some reason. I wonder why.
Yeah.
But anyways, the thing about Infernal Legion type of cards, in my experience, is not so much about the card, but more about the player. So a lot of people, as we know, come from Magic. And a lot of people use Magic mentality in their beginnings to approach the Sorcery game. And the more that I've played Sorcery, the more I actually realize that if I try to hold on to too much Magic theory, it actually sways me in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I could agree. Yeah.
So a card like Infernal Legion can be read as a 6-cost card, and for 6, like, you know, like sometimes people just don't want to play big things because it's different in Magic. You know, unless you're playing a big deck, you're not necessarily playing high-cost cards. So you might just ignore the fact that it's actually insanely strong. And in this game, contrary to Magic, getting to higher mana is easier because you have
so that's true. Yeah.
And on top of it, fixing Threshold is a lot easier in this game than fixing colors is in Magic, despite fetch lands. Fetch lands, because of the fact that there's tri-sites and sites where you can pick the colors, and like I really believe that Threshold fixing and mana accumulation is a lot easier in this game than Magic. So
cards of like a Valley of Delight, so you can choose your thresholds, and
I think that makes
like
cards
Active Volcano now that, you know, all these double threshold sites. So definitely helping with the threshold fix. Yeah,
the Bloom sites turn out to be pretty ass, but those are still viable for when they get their.
I think they have their place. I think they have their place, but I'm not huge on those sites either.
Oh my god,
I'm not really. Oh my god.
Yeah, so a second Infernal is really messed up.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure how we deal with that because it's
and giving it ward. Okay.
It's no, you can't give it.
No, it's true. It's evil, eh?
I think it's undead. Yeah,
undead.
They're skeletons. So that's a mistake-a-roo.
But I wonder, because if it's a self-same,
no, it becomes a basic copy. I'm pretty sure basic
because
copy,
when it enters the battlefield,
like it just equals this card. I don't think it maintains its fairiness.
Yeah, so it's an elite fairy, and then so that's so maybe something we should check on that. But yeah, you're probably correct because it's undead.
Unless it doesn't copy the text. Copy. Copy its characteristics and abilities. Okay, so no, it no, yeah, but characteristics is characteristics, not, like its type.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the word characteristics is. Yeah, card. Wait, have many abilities that can be gained or removed, but there are some characteristics that all cards possess. Minion characteristics. Card name rarity.
Subtype.
Yeah, subtype. So I'm pretty sure it becomes a.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, look, it loses the ward anyways because of the fact that the other
Infernal Legion
does it 3 damage, but very good to note that it, unless we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure it copies that it's an undead and you can't ward it.
Well, I mean, we're looking at the codex right now, and I don't think we're... So my interpretation that it copies its characteristics, so it does become evil, and it can't be warded, so...
And it is an undead, but it's okay. Honestly, like the mistake that I think I made it so much on our first night, like warding
Gothic's release,
warding evil things. I'm still allowing that as like a acceptable mistake.
No.
You know?
Shame. Shame. So just Nico really having 2 Infernal Legions. Not looking great for any of this
that might be all she wrote. I mean,
no matter where she's hiding, he's gonna be able to come in with the Infernal Legions.
Yeah, so she'd have to blink into like 19 or something.
And even then,
her only choice is to blink into 19. That will buy her one more turn. Otherwise, she has to find a way to kill 2 of these things.
Yeah,
but I mean, she's playing Great Famine.
I mean, Poison Nova, but
I don't think I saw Poison Nova.
No, Poison Nova. That's I think a huge miss. I think I would really.
Well, no, because I mean she's not a control deck, right? So Poison Nova doesn't like.
No, but a one of.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so in her deck. I'm even surprised we're playing any cards that cost more than 4. To be honest, like, I mean it's only 2.
There's Asmodeus.
And Year of the Blaze.
Year of the Blaze. That's.
No, I don't think Poison Nova belongs in this deck. Like the thing is if you're getting to the point where you have to poison Nova, I think it's too late for your Realm Eater, specifically Realm Eater. Okay, Blaze is interesting, but it doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, I don't think it helps the situation. Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, she can use the Blaze to get her avatar into the square 19. I'll blink.
Okay, blink. Where's she gonna go? There. Not. Then she has to be. Even then, I mean, she can't stay there.
Well, she found Disintegrate. That helps.
Yeah, but then
because you disintegrate the 12.
Yeah, but he could just move from square 7 to square 12.
Yeah, but then she attacks on 16, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, disintegrate the self-same Legion on the Troll Bridge and then attack on 16, and then that buys you a turn also.
True.
But does she have the threshold? Yes, she has the field and the Cursed Land now. So double fire.
How does she play Blink though?
Oh, yes, good catch. Okay, so look, I don't think it matters too much here because the game is over. Like,
wait, is Amethyst? Does it still give no? Eh? Submerge?
No, it would, but it provides the controller, so it has to be.
It has to be held by a.
Yeah, it has to be held. I think. Yeah, it's controller. The controller is the owner. No, the controller is the thing that is holding it.
Yeah, it's controller.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we gave up. It didn't matter anyway. So the blink was not possible, but it didn't matter. The 2 legions.
Oh no, she did have the square 14.
Oh shit! Yeah, the dread ticket. Yeah, okay, that one got lost in the.
Scratch all that.
Yeah,
but so we saw 2 games. I mean,
well, it's just to show. I mean, it shows right the both angles of Realm Eater. What happens when your opponent has no idea, or when you go first. And the difference when your opponent has beaters and the struggles you have to face when you go against it. Now look, how much did the second turtle change things? You know, she had answers to the first one. How much did the second turtle actually change things, and how much did the Atlantean Fate? So there are 2 variables in this game that definitely swing things in a major way for Nico. Yeah. But at the same time, it does, like I said, like I keep saying, put on display the dual natured reality of playing Realm Eater, right? And so, I mean, I don't know. I think both ways.
The good and the bad of what did that can do.
Yeah.
You know,
but I
where
think
its weaknesses are, strengths, weaknesses. So I mean, it showed both today, and I think when you're building a deck like that, there's things to consider. Yeah. Removal, aggression.
There's very few things I would change about Annie's list, but for the most part, so that's personal. It's not like, hey, you did something wrong. It's more personal. But most importantly, to highlight, like, I think there's the cards she picked are, like, you saw, like, that first game, it's really, 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 really strong what she can do. So I really like the card choices that she has.
Yeah, and today we're going to announce our winner for the 1K sub giveaway.
So if you made it this far, here's our, basically what happened was every time somebody commented, we recorded your name. And yes, if you didn't put the 2 dots on the I, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
We're not doing you dirty like that.
Yeah, so
this is it. We're just going to basically roll. So
yeah, and then JS is going to put all the names in there.
Right here.
Yeah,
so,
and it's Freeworth.
So if you're Freeworth, please find a way to contact us, and we'll get you what's yours. Congratulations. And thank you all for being here, and we'll figure something out for when we get to 2,000, and then 5,000, and then 10,000.
Yeah.
All right.
Until the next one.
We'll see you next time. Yeah.